You, yes, you. Do not look back. Do not look at the other person. Personalize it because it is you. Your efforts, your sweat, your pain, your suffering, the hunger, even in the midst of plenty, is really, really disheartening. And it affects me too. So I'm talking to you and I. It's about you and I. We are the common people of Nigeria. We, the people of Nigeria. But then, as common as we may be seen to be, as common as they have deemed us to be, we still have the sovereignty, the superiority, and the only time that we can indeed hold our heads proudly high above in the sky would be during the electioneering period. I would say it so that nobody gets to come back on here and tell me, you know what, the person who got there through sabotage, they did this, they did that. I mean, if we come out en masse to the electioneering polls, if we come out en masse, please now, who are the thugs? Who are these people that would come and destabilize the process of us exercising our constitutional right? And I will have to say it, because I think that's the final solution to all of this. You got somebody in mind, you believe this person has got the pedigree to serve, to correct and right the wrongs. Don't hold back your firing power, and that is your PVC. And INEC, through the leadership or chairmanship of Professor Joash Amopatan, is also considering or looking into some electoral reforms. It may not be all of it. It may not be all of it, because I don't see where the sponsors of these thugs, of these cash racketeering during elections or at the polls, I don't see where the law, any law that talks about the sponsors capturing them. Because if you do that, it goes back to the same people who are making the laws. So they didn't include themselves most of the time. They always include the little ones. But it's okay. It's a step in the right direction. It's still progress. And we will take it. Come 2027, I'm talking to you, right? You are the MVP. Don't forget that. You hold the future of Nigeria. I hold the future of Nigeria in my hands. And posterity will ask you and I tomorrow if we don't come out. I'm serious about this. I have an inkling to say this, so I'm saying it already. I mean, we are basking in the euphoria of Christmas messages coming left, right, and center. Everybody is preaching unity. Everybody's talking love. Everybody's talking perseverance. Everybody's talking tolerance. Whether you're Christian, you're Muslim, whether you're pagan, you're traditionalist, in this time and this period and this season, it seems we have all become preachers, referring to one God, one God, one nation under God. The unity is massive. The love is massive. The support is massive. The goodwill messages, intellectually sounded. Oh God, they got the best people to write it, rehearse it a couple of times, and they say, you're good to go. Now hit the screen. Get onto the media tabloids and talk about these things. Show how much of solidarity you have. Now I'm saying this with no particular names being called, because everybody is indicted. Everybody is involved. The Yuletide season, the Christmas celebrations, you got Muslims going to church and celebrating with us. When it comes to the Eids, you got Christians also doing the same. Oh, we're sharing gifts amongst ourselves. You got two warring politicians, they're shaking hands. And after that, what happens? There's always the same one story every time. What happens? Oh, is it better for me to give you the message of hope and preach to you about unity? But I'm saying don't do what I said, or do what I said, don't do what I do. My body language is not showing that unity. My attitude is not showing that unity. I'm not decisive enough with a political will to ensure your togetherness. I know a politician friend who is a sponsor of Boko Haram, swap and everything, but I'll keep quiet. After all, my family is not involved, right? I can only get on to the front page of Nigerian newspapers and preach the unity. I know where the pain is. I see the cancer. It's spreading, but it's not touching me. Maybe just yet. So I'm okay. The common Nigerians, in quotes, keep paying the price. Troops of the military in numbers ambushed. But I'm okay. It's okay. It's not my brother. It's not my sister. We may be from the same state, but no. We don't share the same bloodline. No. Come on. Come on. Don't worry. Time will tell. These sponsors who are my friends, they'll get nabbed because there's nothing hidden under the sun. So what am I going to do with my position? I'll just try and amass the wealth that I can so that if I hear chakam, bakam, I'm off. My kid's already outside, so I don't have a problem. So, Mr. President, the governors, everybody is preaching unity now. They're talking unity and diversity. Oh, there is power in diversity. I'm not objecting to that. But year after year, year on year, we keep preaching the same message. But are we living by these messages? Or does it just stop at coming on and just saving face? Pose for the camera, smile for the camera, wave like this for the camera. Act rightly just like this. Show a body language that makes people know that you're really caring. NLC is rejecting unfair taxation. Methodist primate is saying only God can come down and save us in this country. Yet, the U.S. is showing decisive, precise airstrikes, an onslaught on terrorism in our soil. Now, I'm not saying that from a negative way. I'm just saying that it took another country for us to take it seriously. For those who keep saying, okay, I know the sponsors, they're my friends, they're politicians, they're lit, but I hold a position that can indict them, but I would not. It's not affecting me. It's not affecting my family. My children are outside, so it's okay. Now they are beginning to work. As Nigerians have celebrated Christmas, the president and the state governors have emphasized unity and peace, while the Nigerian Labour Congress is rejecting unfair taxation. So you're talking unity and peace on one hand, but we are facing multiple taxations. Oh yes, there is a new tax reform that will kick off January 1, 2026. But then again, would it stop us from borrowing and getting ambiguous loans here and there? Would it stop? Would it stop? That's the question. Secondly, when we pay taxes, and I love the tax reform act, I love it. I love it. Went through it. I love it. Honestly, I do. But would it help me see good roads in my hometown? Will those people also be able to say, oh, there is a leadership somewhere that remembers me? Would I see boreholes as not a celebration of a governor that is working? Boreholes. What is wrong with getting water in my home? What is wrong with getting shelter? Food, shelter, clothing. I mean, these are the essentials the common person in Nigeria is asking for. A common. Food, shelter, clothing. I was having an interaction with my dear friends and brothers just outside the office. These are the people who work for construction companies and all of that, do the heavy duty job. Well, they are Lebanese directors, give directions. Well, the Lebanese, yes, I said Lebanese, I didn't say Nigerian. I said Lebanese. These are the directors of these construction companies who get the contracts. So we are the ones who slave and labor. Yeah, they are the ones who are paid the heavy duty. We're the ones who are taking the crumbs. I was having conversation with them. And what they said amazed me. Somebody told me 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I would go on Bend Down Select and I would buy clothes using 200 naira and I buy 5 quality Bend Down Select. Now, with 5K, I cannot get it. Bend Down Select. With 3,000 is what it has gone to now. But I've got a family of 5 children to feed. I can't remember the last time I bought a cloth for myself. But he's working. He's working. He says, you see what I'm wearing here? Is what I bought 10 years ago. I'm still wearing it. Some people will say, is it a curse? No, don't tell me, don't even ask that question. If you got something quality on you, keep it, use it. It's why you bought it. There's no shame in it. But he's just saying that, look, now I can't afford. I have to think about different things for the family. And it's never enough. But I hope that with the tax reform, I would have to hail a minister of FCT or any other governor of any state because he made a road, which is something he ought to do. Would hail him. He's supposed to do it. When it constructs schools, I should say that's my money working. When the healthcare system and I'm sick and I take myself there and I get treated, I should be able to. Isn't that part of unity, peace, and diversity and harmonious living together? I'm trying to understand it. So everybody's coming to preach now. The NLC is saying no, we reject unfair taxation. Recall that Nigeria is still facing economic challenges. In this time and age, I expected that we'll see politicians coming to pledge and say, hold me responsible. As a result of this rebirth of a Christ, of a Savior that came to die for the world, whether you believe it or not, by the way. I want to change my ways. I will do this, I'll do that. Within this time, 6 months, give me. I'll fix it. I expect that I will give my local government autonomy. Let them do what they have to and bring government to the people. That's what I want to hear. Not the usual, let's live in unity, blah. Have we not been living in unity? No, we have been living in unity. But some of you still decided that no, this unity is not good enough. I mean, if not, how does it explain that a Catholic priest is indicted with taking arms to terrorist enclaves? How would it be understood that a sheikh is aiding and abetting terrorism? Those are not my words. It was captured on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. Don't you read? Don't you see it? This celebration, as much as it is a celebration, it's a very significant one. It has been marred with hardship. It has been marred with insecurity. So the African Democratic Congress, ADC, is saying the country's problem isn't even in the people. That the problem is the leadership itself. They're urging Nigerians to hold on to hope and compassion. They're emphasizing that the nation's true strength lies in its resilient and compassionate citizens. Oh, that's how they get us? Resilient, compassionate? No wonder we are holding the bar high as the most resilient citizenry in the entire world. Oh yes, that's what we are. We've not just been crowned just yet, but that's what we are. Oh, Nigerians are resilient people. Listen to how the whites also see us. Oh, they're very resilient. I mean, they go through the worst in life and they're still together. They're still very resolute. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just our nature. We are compassionate as citizens. But I try to understand if the same people who are at the helm's affairs in leadership positions are not us anymore. What happens? Is there a transition, or in the process of transitioning from the citizenry into the place of leadership, which, by the way, is service, not affluence or amassing wealth? What really happens? How did we shift? Do they get an injection? Are they injected by some strange chemical that makes them stop thinking about the welfare of the same people who put them in the place in the first place? Aren't you faced by the rising food costs? Yes, we've seen reduction in rice, but then local farmers are complaining and saying that, look, we are not even patronized anymore. What happened to buy Nigeria first? Is it just on paper? The persistent insecurity? But yes, it does call for sober reflection, unity, celebration, yes. We shouldn't lose sight of our shared values, yes. Something we've heard over and over again. All we ever do is offer prayers for victims of violence. But we don't offer prayers that these sponsors are brought to book, and that those who are used as the instruments terrorizing the country should indeed also meet the same fate. Little wonder we will not pass a law that allows for the unaliving of terrorists when caught. That's when we remember there's human rights. And it's so sad that even some CSOs will wade in, because that's when they become popular and seen. Human rights, oh no, human rights, we know they did bad, they killed and all. Human rights, we preach it. And then it brings a divisive society. So what about those who were affected, the Christmas Eve bombing at a mosque in Borno State? What about appreciating the sacrifices of security personnel, the health workers, other essential service providers who work tirelessly, as we do, during the holidays? Has the leadership lost conscience? Have we lost empathy? Is there going to be an end to the suffering, the killing, the economic woes and hardship, the nosediving of the economy, the continuous inferiority that the naira is posing against the dollar and even other currencies of the world, even African currencies? The naira is nowhere. You can't find us. What we used to be before is all gone. And so I dare say, are we still the giant of Africa? I don't see that. Are we the big brother? Oh no, we're not. We're just by paper. Even in sports. If a country is unwell, you expect to do well in sports, in tournaments. Are we even serious? So how can we really work together in achieving this unity and compassion that the ADC and leaders in this country are calling for? The people who are in the place of leadership today, are they not Nigerians? Don't they have an ancestry with this geographical space called Nigeria? Don't they have it? They do. Prog show this morning, because I really like to hear your thoughts on this. How do we indeed bridge this gap that stares us right in the face every time? Because there are some expectations, major steps that Nigeria or Nigerians can take. We should engage in open, respectful conversations with people from different religious backgrounds. And this will foster understanding. It will foster the empathy that we so seek. We should be able to participate in local projects that will bring people together, such as charity events, cultural festivals, even community development programs. We should be able to participate in it. Can we not just embrace our diversity already? Can we not recognize the value of different perspectives and traditions? Can't we also demand that government officials prioritize unity, they prioritize transparency and accountability? So when we say we're celebrating, which is good, what should be our take-home message? Very important. So the take-home message is, oh, just be united, my people. As I said, with no particular reference, not inclusive of Mr. President, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and every other person who has come up to saying goodwill messages. Now, don't get me wrong. Goodwill messages are very good. But I think we keep saying these things over and over again, especially in the face of the multiple woes that we constantly are faced with. Might just be having a double standard and speaking with both sides of your mouth, without any credible and tangible thing that I can hold on to from that goodwill message. What are yet things like, I have instructed the Ministry of Interior, or the Minister of Interior, or the Ministry, the Minister of Urban Development, I've instructed the blue economy. We should be seeing industries now. It's going to be a rebirth. It's long term, but in the next 2 years, in the next 1 year, we should be able to see this already institutionalized and working. And this will give 7,000 employments. This other one will give 5,000. It may not be all. It may not be able to handle the population of Nigeria that is already steaming towards 250 million, give and take. But if it is consistent, at least we would have been able to look back and say we've been able to achieve one thing or the other. But if it's the same narrative here and there every day, showering us with goodwill messages here and left to right and center, politicizing everything, making it seem like we have arrived at our El Dorado, promised land, when nothing is promised that can be accounted for. No, didn't we hear it in campaigns? The Tinubu campaign, the Buhari campaign, the Jonathan campaign, we heard, or the Yaradua campaign. Oh yeah, Jonathan too, because he got into the seats. Yes, nobody is exonerated, but have they made good with these promises? I mean, let me know what you think. I just really want you to, maybe express yourself, but of course, within the ambits of civility and responsibility, it's very important that we do so. 0907-353-0044. That is the number. or you call 0908-766-8888. And let's have that conversation. Get onto the Facebook page wall. Go to the YouTube channel to subscribe at Eagles FM Abuja. Leave a comment in the comment section though. Enough, they say, is enough. Enough, they say, is enough. How are we growing? Politically, economically, socially, morally, spiritually. How are we growing individually, communally? What efforts are there on ground to establish institutions that are strong, secure, reliable, accountable, transparent? If this is the rebirth, if we celebrate in life of a king, of a god, of a hero, or whatever you want to call it, what is the rebirth that Nigeria needs now? I thought that's what the goodwill message should be about. Maybe I'm wrong. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Eagles FM.
Good morning to you, my brother.
Mr. Daniel.
Yes, good morning, man.
Good luck, Daniel.
Appreciate it.
Yes, my name is UND.
UND.
Merry Xmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Where are you calling from, UND?
Merry Xmas. I'm right here in Asokoro.
Talk to me.
I did not travel today this time around, but I'm
okay.
going for the new year.
Okay, awesome, awesome.
So I just say two things that made me to call this morning.
Right.
One is just to wish all the good people of Nigeria Merry Xmas and Happy New Year in advance. Then secondly, what I call is the attack at the
Are you there?
Collaborate
Okay.
with
Yeah.
the Nigerians, the
US.
Nigerian army.
Okay.
It's a very good one, and we really appreciate. And that's what we have been clamoring about all this while. We have been talking
Right.
to Nigeria and the leaders that are piloting the leadership, the vehicle. Leadership is just like a steering.
Right.
You drive and drop. Another person, the entity called Nigeria still remain. So I just want to use this opportunity to commend our president to holistically join forces and open up to Mr. Trump, the president of the United States, for the good work that they are doing.
Okay.
So we buy that idea.
Appreciate that.
We are very happy. We appreciate, and
Right.
we thank God. God is with us.
All right. Okay, UND right there, giving his thoughts. God is with us, and appreciating Mr. President, and of course the combined effort in airstrikes. Good morning to you, please. This man must not be very unserious. You see, the thing is, tomorrow somebody like this will now get into leadership, and you guys will ask me, how did this person get there? How did he get there? But you're still the ones who will still come on pleading for such a character, and it's such characters that you put in in the places of leadership, and then you come back and complain. How do you do that? Isn't it funny, and isn't it enough? Can't we have the right people in the right places? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, compliments of the
Chimeze.
My name is Chimeze,
Right.
calling from Otokoro.
All right, Chimeze, talk to us.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, go ahead. You might want to speak
Yeah.
closer to your phone, okay, so we can hear you.
Okay. Nigerians and peace lovers are actually seeing peace and laughter on their faces. If you are privileged to listen to several platforms that I have done this morning, 99.9 Nigerians are happy with this US strike. And I tell you, my brother, remember I kept mentioning this 2-3 weeks now, and I was precise on telling that what we have seen is just the beginning of a scratch.
Right.
Let us see beyond this US strike on Boko Haram, ISWAP, Fulani terrorists. When we were calling them, some people say, no, don't profile them. Just listen, these people never meant well for Nigeria and Nigerians. because they were former officers from defense headquarters debunked that. Callers from area 1, this game village and co. denied that on air. Now the truth is coming. You see, they have a strategy. Smoke them out from their hiding places. They scatter. Then you pick the ones you pick, you arrest them, you interrogate them, and we will see how this ransom money. My brother, mark what I have said. You see how this ransom money was shared, is being shared, and how some of these terrorists are being given packets to meet their financial obligations to the elite, sponsoring, supporting, aiding, and abetting them in this criminal act against Nigeria and Nigerians. You understand me? Because the government now is helpless, and the truth be told, like I usually say, I pity President Tinubu, because this strike, America as a nation, I stand to be corrected, has never gone to a country to fight insurgents or terrorists, except Israel, and the standing government, the sitting government, survives the next election. This is a cryptic sign. America is going to conduct elections for Nigeria. Let me make it clear. There will be no room for rigging in Nigeria. The United States knows what they're doing. Some days ago, Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel won against...
that's a very tall conversation. America conducting, elections for Nigeria. It's a very tall one. But anyways, let's just stick to the conversation, which is really about...
Thank you. Okay. Now, my brother, you see one thing. These terrorists are going to flee. I advise the southeastern and southern states to guard their borders. Now you have more peaceful headers, these guys. Okay? It's a warning sign, and I will say kudos to them. And for President Tinubu to stand up, there's more to come. Their lists are going to be exposed.
Okay. All right.
Yes, we're single in Nigeria. Thank you. I'll come to start the program. I'll tell you why. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, though. Appreciate. Right. Chimese right there giving his thoughts on the matter. I mean, are we not just tired of all of these goodwill messages that say one and the same thing? There is nothing that I can really say I'm taking home as an assurance. Oh, I've given this goodwill message, and in line with what the person you're celebrating is about, here is my rollout in the next 3 months. Let's just say it's a fresh start. If you didn't know how to start before, so it doesn't seem like, so use the goodwill message, the celebrations, whether it's an Eid, or it's a Christmas, or it's an Easter, Malud, whatever it is, use it to give something tangible, something reliable, something Nigerians want to hold on to and enforce it to the letter. That will make a goodwill message quite different from the past goodwill message. And it's the same thing when we lose gallant soldiers and we lose Nigerians who, for me, are the real heroes. To what? Senseless killings? To poverty? To hunger? Hardship? In a country of plenty? And then we send condolence messages. Very well crafted. We are very good with messages, whether it's goodwill or it's condolence. What about actionable messages? Wouldn't that change the lot? Wouldn't that change the trajectory? Still looking into conversations here that matter. I will be taking your message. Remember, the WhatsApp portal is open for you too, and the number is 0909-705-4450. Meanwhile, I've got bills to pay. We'll be right back.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
This one now pampa, this one now helele. He never happened before. Magic season promo from Team Pumpy Concepts. Developer we care.
Now so, no ask us for Team Pumpy Concept how we go do it. It go be like magic. Only changers with some on our 60% discount on all our products. We call them Magic Season promo. Now you go take the lion's share. Hey, people don't the rush up everywhere. Our land we the Kapsana, Gusape, Akugude, plus include your Chara land the way we get for you. Plus what time now? This Ogundia wolf go finish. We don't kickstart time from Wednesday, December 10. Go reach January 7, 2026 New Year. No dollar 7 for this festive season. This now magical way to wrap up the year. Come we office way day number 12 from Morofia Street. We say to Abuja. Tell you why now 090-5454-5468 080-5288-8007 or 090-7917-7774. T-Pumpy Concept, developer that cares.
Any motor where you dey drive, you need confirm protection, no. For your engine, no. Make it mobile. Make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. Anywhere you dey, your motor deserve to be number one, yo. Make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. You carry the go. Make everybody join me, say. Make it mobile.
Make you go with the best.
Make it mobile.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system.